I've got a bunch of new ColourPop makeup here. I've got the new ColourPop eyeshadow palette. This is the Toy Story eyeshadow palette, so I figured we could do a look today with it. I also have here these are the Jelly Much eyeshadow trio, all from the Toy Story collection. So I figured we could put together a look, have fun, chit chat, and ColourPop was good enough to send this to me to try out. So thank you so much, ColourPop. But let's go ahead and dive in because everything looks so stinking cute. I can't even take it. So before we dive into today's video though, I'm super excited that I am partnering with the Dallas Longhorn State Tattoo Expo for this portion of today's video. The Longhorn State Tattoo Expo is being hosted by none other than Deanna James. She is Deanna Art on Instagram. Deanna is a world-renowned tattoo artist and she was featured on Ink Master, and she is known as the painterly tattoo artist. She has won awards worldwide for her tattoos, and she owns the Eden Body Art Studios in Dallas as well. She's also the host and creator of the Eden Pod podcast, which is a tattoo podcast featuring the industry's best tattoo artists, where they discuss art, share stories, and culture. She does host this podcast in conjunction with her co-host many times, her husband Colton, and on the podcast they address topics that any stylist, any artist, tattoo artist, business owner, creator could resonate with, or just if you're a fan of tattoos, you would definitely love her podcast. As a matter of fact, one of the recent topics was how to respond to negativity, and she also discusses color theory, dealing with imposter syndrome, and she offers a lot of great insights on the podcast, and her guests on the show share their insights as well. And it's such a great podcast. I definitely will have a link for it down below. But as I was saying earlier, she is also going to be the host of the Dallas Longhorn State Tattoo Expo. And now is the perfect time to book your booth at the show. If you're a business owner, content creator, makeup artist, if you have a makeup line, then this will be a great show to take part in. Booths are currently available, and the show is taking place this October at the K. Bailey Hutchinson Convention Center in Dallas. This convention is such a great opportunity to take part in, because whether you're an artist, not just a tattoo artist, but any artist, but makeup artist, fashion designer, or if you have a fashion line, beauty, skincare, jewelry, design, content creator, all are taking part in this event. So this is a great time to get your own brand involved, because it's a great opportunity to connect with other artists, to get your brand out there, to meet other designers, creators, clients, and there's also tons of press coverage. There's also tons of social media influencers who are also attending. So there's a lot of great opportunities to really get your brand a lot of exposure, or yourself a lot of exposure for your artwork or for whatever that you'd like to promote. So this event is just such a great way for you to get, again, your brand out there, to grow your business or your social media presence, to meet new clients. It's the perfect time to network and reserve your space now while there's still spots available, because they do sell out super fast. The event coordinators for this show also produced the New York Empire State Tattoo Expo and the Los Angeles Golden State Tattoo Expo, which is held in Pasadena at the Pasadena Convention Center, where they film America's Got Talent and so many great shows. But both of their other shows have received worldwide recognition, and they're recognized as being some of the best festivals and conventions in the world. So Dallas is not going to be any different. So I will have everything linked for you down below so you can take part, reserve your booth. Again, I'll have everything linked down below for it. And you can also email the Longhorn State Tattoo Expo at longhornstatetattooexpo@gmail.com for more info. Okay, so first let's go ahead and test out the palette. Let me just put this down here, guys, and get a little closer. Let's get up close and personal, right? So right now on my eyes, I just have some concealer. I do have on mascara and half lashes though. Today I actually had on my regular eyeshadow, which is just basically, you know, bronzers. Actually, I do have this Laura Geller eyeshadow palette. I got it in my Ipsy box and I'm obsessed with it. I don't know what it is. I think it's very creamy. It's very natural looking. All the shadows blend together in such a natural way. So I wear it on the regular, so I was wearing that today. But you guys, here is the Toy Story palette. How cute does this look? Have you guys tried this yet? I figure, you know, I'm obsessed with these pastel shades, and the glitters and the shimmers just look like just everything I could ever hope and dream for. So let's go ahead and just really, you know, just have some fun and play. I'm just gonna put down this shade first because I was thinking it'd be really fun to use the pastel shades. So especially with, you know, Easter coming, it's just all kind of, well, it's supposed to be spring, right? But it's not. It's so cold out. It was hot for one day and then that was it. It lasted one day and then it went back to being freezing cold. But yeah, it's freezing. But oh, look how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh, you see how bright white? But yeah, it's not too white. It has a creaminess to it. It's not, let me try to get even closer, guys. It's not chalky whatsoever. Oh my gosh, I love that. And look, you just need the tiniest bit and it gives you all of that color payoff. Wow. I was actually watching Robert Welch and he just did a video with this, but I didn't get to see the whole finished look because I had to run, but I was watching like half of it. But did you guys see how he created a look with this palette? He said, I think he loved it. I gotta finish watching it, but I know that he used this eye kohl and I actually ordered it. And it's an iconic London. I have it. Maybe I'll try it today, but actually maybe not because I'm going to do a pastel look. But he was using this kohl. Was it in the Toy Story video? He was using a kohl eyeliner. It's so beautiful. I actually took a screenshot of it because he didn't mention what it was. And do you guys do that? I love to Google image search like everything now. I'm obsessed. So I Google image searched it and it was this iconic London pencil. I should have just asked him, but I figure he gets so many comments he wouldn't see. But anyway, guys, I don't know. I really love this pink, but look at this taupe shade. So, you know, I know taupe is going to look great. I don't know if pink is going to look good on me, but let's try it because I do have this hooding. So some colors just emphasize the hooding, you know what I mean? But so hopefully that won't happen. But I just would love to do like a soft baby pink eye. Oh, look at that. Is it going to accentuate? I don't think. You guys, I can't believe it because it does have a little hint of shimmer in it. So I wasn't sure if that was going to accentuate the hooding, and because my hooding is like a little wrinkly, you know what I mean? So it's kind of, yeah, wrinkly. What other word can we use? But it's not emphasizing it. I'm so happy. Wow. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. And it's coming out just like a wash of color. It's absolutely stunning. Have you guys tried this? Wow. And it's very wearable. It doesn't feel like too much. You know, it's very soft and just really beautiful. What do you guys think? I love that. I'm gonna go ahead and smudge some underneath, although it might be too light, but we'll see. But I also don't want to give it the pink eye effect, you know? I don't want it to turn into a pink eye look. Not in a good way. I mean the infection, you know, not the pink color, the pink infection. But no, it's fine. I'm gonna have to deepen it up though. It's a little too, it's not, I don't know. I don't know if it's working, but what do you guys think? Let's kind of cut the crease a little bit more actually, because now this got a little bit, I feel like it got a little washed away. But you guys, my dogs are flipping out because they're terrified of flies. And there was a fly in here. And now they're terrified. I hope you don't hear them, but they keep walking back and forth. But then if I bring them upstairs, they'll cry to come back here. Even though my husband's up there, but they want to be with me. But I need to be down here. And if I go upstairs, they'll start crying. So there's no bugs though, guys. There was a fly. I got rid of it. I got rid of it, guys. It's not here anymore. So I'm going to just bring back that white color because I felt like it got a little kind of taken away with, you know, because my hooding just took up the whole look. The hooding just kind of takes up everything. But here, let's bring it back. For, you know, it was very soft before, but here's a little bit more glam. So actually, maybe I will use that eyeliner that I got. It's the Iconic London. It's a dual-ended eyeliner. And Robert smudged it in the waterline and it looks so beautiful. So I was like, oh my God, I need that. And it really is. I've been using it. It's really good. So I think I brought it here because I brought it upstairs for my everyday makeup. But what do you guys think though? I think this is so beautiful, very soft. And you know, this is Disney makeup. Do you guys love? I'm a Disney adult. So I love Disney makeup. Okay, let's put a little bit of this purple. Let's just deepen up the, you know, the outer portion a bit. And see how it comes out. Oh, that's so beautiful. It's so soft. I'm really surprised because it looks very deep, but I guess layered over the pink, it's not that deep. So it's coming out really nice. And, you know, there you go. What do you guys think? It's blending into the purple. into the pink in just a very, you know, effortless type of way. So yes, I love that. Do you guys like that? I'm going to actually take the purple underneath because that's probably a better option. But how are you guys doing? I'm so happy. My husband has been getting better and better. And next week is going to be his second. He's been taking this medication. It's called newbie. It's for headaches. So he took it the first time about 3 weeks ago. And then next week he's going to be able to take another shot. So I cannot wait because we really think that, you know, we're really hoping that by 3 months it will, you know, start to he'll be just so much better. He's doing better already, but you know, we're just really wanting to be, you know, 100% or something like that, just much better. He still is not, you know, but it's fine. It's better than it was because before it was just horrible. I think I have a little bit of fallout there from that purple shade. So I'm going to do swatches of this on my arm because I don't know if it's the brushes I'm using, but it looks so deep. But then when you put it on, it comes out very soft. So I'm going to do swatches on my arm in a moment when I'm done with this so I can see, should I do it right now? Let's just try. Oh no. So it's something about what is on my eyes that it's not, I guess it's the pink eyeshadow is really diluting it because look how it came out when I just used it finger swatched. So it's very deep. So you could definitely deepen it up. I'm just going to take a little of this purple shade called Blast Off and let's just put some in there. Oh, just keep flying out, guys. Wow. Okay, that is beautiful. Actually, I'm just having fun, so I'm just going to put that right on. I just want to see how it looks on top of the purple, but it's not really coming through here. Well, maybe you're supposed to use your finger. Probably your finger is the best option for this color. Yeah, your finger is the best. Yeah. The finger is the way to go because I used the brush and nothing really came out with this shadow here. So definitely use your finger to get it to pop more, or maybe I should wet it. I want to see more. It's beautiful. I want more. Give me more, please. So let me go ahead and put some more on this brush here and I'll wet it and maybe that'll make a difference. But you know what, guys? I've been wanting to tell you this. I hope I can tell you this, guys, in a way that yeah, that's better when you wet it. Yes, that's much better. Oh, look how it brought out the pink in the pink shift. Wow. But I've been wanting to tell you guys, but I don't know how to say this because there's so many, you know, I don't think anybody does watch my channel, to be honest, that knows me in real life. But then again, I don't know. But, you know, I was just thinking, I mean, I feel like you can't believe how many people are just total haters when, you know, I gotta tell you, like when I started my YouTube channel, you wouldn't believe it, but so many people basically just lost their mind. And what for? You know what I mean? Why? I'm thinking about now, I think back and I'm like, I cannot believe what happened, what I lived through, the attacks that I had gotten from these people, all because I started a YouTube channel. I mean, this is not people online. Of course you're going to get hate comments online. You know, you expect that, whatever, because people, you know, who knows what's going on online, who knows who's writing stuff. But people you know, you would never imagine in a million years that people you know, and especially the people that actually sort of did come for me, they were not the people you would expect. You would expect maybe if you had a friend your age or, you know, any age, say a friend, you would expect, you know, of course, maybe somebody, you know, a colleague. No, I'm not even talking about people like that, guys. I'm talking about these are the most random people. I want to tell you guys so bad, you just would not believe it. And I'm going to tell you, first of all, there was 2 people that just absolutely lost their minds. I mean, one of them, maybe you could expect because she was a woman and maybe she was jealous for who knows why, but maybe she was jealous. Now, I gotta say though, when I first started my YouTube channel, I don't even know if you saw my videos. They were so horrible. Why anybody would react the way they did, because you know, I couldn't even speak, so why would anybody care? Like, it was nothing. It's like even a free app, right? YouTube is a free app. Like, who cares? You're coming and chit-chatting with your friends, like what friends that you meet online. You're playing with makeup. Like, who cares? I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, why these people lost their mind. I have no idea. Over a YouTube channel, when I had like, this started when I had like 1,800 followers. I just lost their mind. Now, okay, the one woman I was just telling you guys about, some of you guys might know, I have spoken about this person before. She's an older lady. I don't really want to talk about, you know, some of you might know, but was it my mother-in-law? Yes. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Lost her mind. Who knows why? But okay, so you could expect that though, because who even hasn't heard mother-in-law this, mother-in-law that? Like, some of them, she really lost her mind though, guys, telling me she was wanting to put spells on me. So like, does it get weirder than that? I don't think so. And actually did all kinds of things, but we're not going to talk about that because, you know, some of you know, but it's a very sad situation. So I don't want to talk about her because I think it's really sad, you know. Plus, I don't know who watches my videos, you know. I don't want anybody to feel bad that knows me, you know, family members of hers. So it's fine, you know, it's fine. I can understand that. Who couldn't understand? Okay, but this other person, this is what is so shocking now. This other person that decided to come for me was not a girl, was a very older man, was a man that is, you know, I don't know how to even say it, guys, in his business, like has his own business, successful, supposedly, you know, successful business person. Older man, very not feminine whatsoever, very beer drinking, you know, football looking type of guy, you know what I mean? So he wasn't into makeup, it seemed. He did not seem to be into skincare is what I'm saying. If somebody's into makeup and skincare, I could understand them maybe being jealous of my YouTube channel because maybe they're into makeup and skincare. This guy, no. He actually was totally, like I said, this beer drinking, belching type of guy. You know what I mean? This type of vibe. And this man totally and completely lost his mind, came for me, all because not even a friend of mine. This guy was not even a friend of mine. I really don't know how to say how I knew him without, you know, I don't want to talk about it too much, but not my friend. So I just knew him. I don't want to say too much about how I knew him, but yeah, this guy lost his mind, came for me like you could not believe, so jealous, would come at me raging. After, when I first started my YouTube channel, he really didn't say too much about it, but he was making these comments. Well, I have come to find out he's a narcissist, a very sick, covert narcissist. So he acted like he was the nicest guy, but then I came to find out, like I said, that, you know, he acted very nice, but then he would drop these comments at first because he was wearing the covert narcissist mask, acting like the nice person. So thought he was a nice person. But then he would be dropping, like I said, dropping these nasty comments. And so I didn't expect, you know, what came next. Once my channel started to do a tiny bit better, he started to just lose his mind. And then the mask fell. And he would look at me and stare at me with the death stare. You know, what is that what it's called? You know, when they stare at you, like is that what it's called, guys? You know, I've heard people say about it, this stare, like he wanted to, you know, attack me. Like if he could have, like, just, you guys know, a lot of you said why I can't say certain things. I don't know why some people can say things and I can't, but, you know, I just can't because I'll get a message from YouTube. It's not advertiser friendly. They don't like this kind of content. If I say words of talking about, you know, essay, unaliving people, etc. I can't say the real word. I don't know why other people can, you know, I don't know why. Maybe, you know, my husband even said, you know, probably what happened is that he thinks that like people sort of reported me, you know. I believe it because I used to get all kinds of crazy messages from like YouTube, and they would say, oh, this is when I first started. They would say, oh, you're posting, you know, bad content. Let's call it that. And I'd be like, what are they talking about? I just did an unboxing video. I just unboxed lip gloss. And I would get these messages like, oh, you're posting, I don't even want to say the word, you know, bad content. Let's call it that. And they would say, oh, I actually had my content taken down. And it was my first video that is up right now, but it was taken down for over a year. And it was called, you know, where I was giving healthy eating tips. And I was saying to use your Apple Watch to work out, and it's motivating. And I was talking about how I was in a car accident. That video was taken down when they said that you've been reported for like doing, you know, what is the word, like OF content kind of on YouTube, something like that. I said, what? I was like, excuse me, what? Now, I don't know. I didn't know, but my husband told me recently, he was like, you know, somebody reported you. Somebody wrote a letter and said, oh, she's doing, and then YouTube probably didn't check and they just took my video down. But then I appealed it, but it took like a year for that video to get back up again. So who knows who did that? Why am I telling you that, guys? I don't remember now. But what happened is that, you know, this guy, what I was trying to tell you about is this guy, he just started. Oh, that's, I was telling you why I can't say certain words. I don't want to get my videos taken down again because they'll say that it's not advertiser friendly content. They'll say it's sort of triggering, things like that. So that's why I can't say the words. So this guy was looking at me. This is where I was telling you guys. He started staring at me, where he used to act like the nicest guy in the world. He started staring at me like he wanted to unalive me. He would, and this wasn't one time, multiple times, like you couldn't believe it. Looking like he couldn't even control himself. He couldn't even control his face, his emotions, even his body. He would look so like this and be staring at me. And I was like, dude, why? I didn't say it though. Now I think I will say it. But at the time I didn't say anything because I had PTSD. So I was very, very, not from him, but just from other things. And so I was very afraid a lot of the time. So in general, I was just afraid. So when he was looking at me like that, I would just be like afraid, and I would, what is it called? There's a word for it when you turn like a deer in the headlights. Fawning, I believe it's called, because I watch all these videos now. Thank God I learned about this stuff from YouTube, but it's about like people that have PTSD, you know, narcissism, covert narcissism. I learned so much on YouTube. So what happened is that he would be, you know, staring at me. That's how I found out about him, actually. I'm just gonna grab some of these shadows here. Look at how cute. Oh my God, I can't take it. Okay, and I learned about it on here. Otherwise, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know why this person was staring at me like that. You know, it was very upsetting because I was, to be honest, I was afraid because I didn't know why somebody would be looking at me like that multiple times. And I was afraid. Yes, I was. And again, I did have PTSD, and so I was just afraid. Nowadays, I don't think I would be afraid. I think now I would say something next time, if, you know, I would say, you know, like I've heard, if somebody is saying something nasty to you, or if you meet a narcissist and they say something nasty or looking at you nasty, you know, I watched this person and they were saying, say to them, are you okay? And say to them, are you okay? You don't look right. You look like you don't feel well, or you look like something's wrong. Like, say to them. I'm planning to, you know, say that next time somebody does that to me. I'm gonna say, are you okay? Like, you don't have to say it nasty. You just say to them though, are you okay? Like, cause obviously there's something very wrong with them, you know? So I'm just gonna try this Jelly Much shadow here. This one is called, this is the pink one, Ham It Up. So I'm just gonna put some of that on. Oh yes, that's much better than the glitter eyeshadow. That's way better. Oh, that is so pretty, guys. Do you see that? Oh my goodness, gorgeous. So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do in the future. If anybody's looking at me like that, although I've never seen anybody look at me like that, to be completely honest. I've never seen that look before. Have you guys ever seen that look when they stare at you like that? I mean, my mother-in-law started doing that to me, but she didn't do it at first. For a very long time, she didn't do it, but once I started my YouTube channel, and then things like about 7 years ago, like I've known her for 20 years, and she didn't do that right away. I'm not saying she was a narcissist, but she didn't stare at me like that until right before things got really bad. But prior to that, she would just make, you know, regular nasty comments. You know, she was more like a grandiose narcissist. Like, you knew she was a narcissist. She would always be like, I'm the most beautiful. Nobody's more beautiful than me. Like, she would come right out and tell you. And she'd be bragging about herself all the time, because that's the kind of narcissist she was, where, you know, she, you know, bragged about herself and all. So you knew she was a narcissist. You really did. There was no mistaking. But this other person I'm telling you about, no, you wouldn't. The covert narcissist, you're never going to know until they can't control it anymore. I don't know what. But how pretty is that? Oh my gosh, should I put on some liquid liner? Let's put on a little liquid liner. But I don't want to bring you down, guys, but I was just thinking, what I really want to tell you about is that you would not believe the things this guy would say to me, because he was so jealous. And again, picture this, like a beer drinking football guy, a beer belly, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that's a guy, like that's a look of a guy, some guys, you know, I'm just painting a picture here. I'm not saying good or bad, I'm just painting a picture. He wasn't like a guy that was into skincare, wasn't metrosexual, wasn't into wasn't into the girly things, no, or skincare, makeup, no. He wasn't like, you know, into styling himself. He looked like he didn't know anything about skincare, anything about makeup. You know, he was like in the construction business or something. Like he wasn't that kind of guy. And then guys, so imagine, so he started staring at me like with that rage. He started raging at me. Then he started just saying these weird things to me. But I gotta tell you, one of the craziest things that he said to me, he came up to me, he said, oh, you know, I could be an influencer. This is out of nowhere. I could be an influencer, you know. And I was like, oh, great, go ahead. He was like, well, I'm going to be a fitness influencer. I was like, and I thought he was joking. I honest to God thought he was joking, because this guy is not into fitness. Like I said, beer drinker, beer belly. Where's the fitness? Never works out, never does anything to do with fitness or wellness or anything. And I thought he was joking. I honest to God thought it was a joke. But then I said, oh, you know, I didn't know what to say. I was in shock. And then he kept saying it though. No, I'm going to be it. Everybody told me I'm going to be I'm going to be a famous influencer. I'm going to be like I said, a fitness influencer. People are asking me all the time. He started telling me. I was like, great. But I was just in shock, because I could not, I was just thinking about it recently, because I said, I still to this day cannot believe this guy told me that. I can't believe that he told me that he's going to be a fitness influencer. You guys see this guy. Because if you're not into fitness, how are you going to be a fitness influencer? How is that going to happen if you've never done any fitness in your entire life? And then I'm just looking for my blush here, guys. But, okay. Did they send me? Oh, they did send these blushes. Let's use all the things they sent. I did put this on already, so I have it on already, but let's put a little bit more on, like a fresh coat. This is the ColourPop. I love it. This is a liquid blush. It has skincare in it. It makes your skin so moisturized when you put it on. It gives a beautiful sheen to the skin. So let me go ahead and put some of this on. They also sent me the Toy Story mascara, but I have mascara on already. Otherwise, I'll do another video and we'll test this out. But let me go ahead and put this on. But this is beautiful. So yeah, he's telling me I'm going to be a fitness influencer, and I was like, oh, okay. Like I was in shock though. I gotta be completely, that's why now I think about it, and now it's hitting me like, what? And now that I understand like what was going on, it's like, wow, how you must have been so like just insane. Why would you come up to me and tell me you're gonna be a fitness influencer? Like when you're not even fit and you never did fitness in your life. And then I said, oh, okay. I remember I was in shock. Okay, where am I? I keep saying the same thing over and over, guys. I'm sorry, I dropped something. But okay, so yeah, and then he kept telling me though, yeah, I've been contacted, people are writing me. Mind you, this man is like I said, and he has a successful business in like doing home remodeling. Like what? So I was like, I thought it was, here's that blush, guys. Look how beautiful. I was just in shock. There's nothing to say. But now that I think about it, I'm like, wow. He was so jealous to come up to me and be like, I'm going to be an influencer. I'm going to be like, he must have been so jealous to come up to me. Like I could see my mother-in-law doing that because she's a woman, you know? But a man coming up to you telling you that? That's weird. Especially a man like that. I shouldn't say a man, but a man like that doesn't seem to be into anything to do with anything like that. Much older man, not even a young guy. If he was a young guy, you know, even still, maybe you could see why he might be jealous. So this man is way older than me. So I don't get it. I don't get it to this day. I guess it's covert narcissist. What are you going to do? And then he started attacking me, other things, crazy things that like you can't even believe. And it's like, I just can't believe like how this guy attacked me though, especially that time where, like I said, when he was telling me he's gonna be an influencer. But there's more. Then he told me, I need you to make me a social media. I want you to make videos of me. You're gonna be writing scripts for me to say. You're gonna tell me what to say. You're gonna write scripts for me. I was like, excuse me? When in the world? Why am I gonna do that? And when in the world? And why? Like I'm your servant? Like. He started telling me that, guys. That was another thing I forgot to tell you. He started telling me, oh, you're gonna do this and that for me. You're going to write scripts for me. You're, like I said, you're going to film my videos and you're going to do this. And oh, really? When am I supposed to do my own things if I'm doing all these things for you? When would I be doing my own things and I have to do my own business? I run my husband's business. I, do have my social media that I love doing, so I'm going to build you Instagram. This guy didn't even have Instagram. He wanted me to build him an Instagram, build him, write posts. He's like telling me like dead serious, oh, you're going to do this and you're going to write me posts and you're going to, again, write scripts for me to say. I was like, write scripts for you to say. I was like, where are you getting this from? Like, what? It was so crazy. It just came up to me out of nowhere saying that to me. Meanwhile, you know what I mean? Like, I was so in shock because it came out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere, you guys. It's not, like I said, this wasn't a person I ever even spoke to on the phone. I really just did not really even know them very well. Like, they were a neighbor. So it was so weird. I never forgot when he came up to me though, telling me that another time, telling me that I was going to write him. I was like, write you scripts? What the F are you talking about? I'm going to film you videos of him, of doing fitness content. I'm going to be taking photo shoots of him. He said, oh, I saw that you take pictures. I used to take pictures of my outfit of the day. He goes, I saw your outfits of the day. He was telling me, oh, you're going to do that for me. You're going to take my pictures, outfit of the day, post them to my page for me. I was like, excuse me? I'm not even joking, guys. I wish someday I'm going to show you a picture of this guy and you're not going to believe your eyes. And I'm going to tell you more about this guy and you're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe your eyes because if the guy was into modeling, you would say, oh yeah, I guess he wants to be a model and he thinks that I'm going to take pictures of him and I don't even know you. So why would I do that for free? Oh, this was all for free. He wasn't offering me, oh, I'll hire you to do my social media. I'll hire you to take pictures of me. Oh no, he was saying I should do this for free, that I was going to do it for him for free. I'm not joking. And then I'm not even going to joke. I don't even know how to say this, but also family members of his. He goes, oh, and my sister wants pictures too. He's like, so you're going to take, of my sister. I think what happened, guys, is that, to be completely honest, I don't know what happened. I used to be so, again, PTSD. I was so scared. People must have just, I guess they would sense that and they would think that they could take advantage of me or something. But guys, look at how cute this is. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to bring you down, but look at how cute with the bows. I love that. Okay, I don't mean to bring you guys down. I'm just telling you guys because it was so shocking, so upsetting to this day, because for a very long time, I didn't get into it, but I was kind of scared of this guy because the way he would stare at me. I actually started to, and then I realized that's why he's doing it. He wants you afraid of him, subconsciously, or call it what you will. He wants, not subconsciously. It's like, he wanted me to be afraid of him. I don't know what was the end goal. I don't know what was the end, result that he was hoping for, but he definitely wanted me afraid of him because I wound up being very afraid of him. So why was that? He must have been sending me that energy and I was just like absorbing it. Guys, I'm just going to put some of that pink eyeshadow on my lips. So pretty. I see somebody else was doing that recently. They put the eyeshadow on their lips, like a lipstick, and because I have a pink lipstick, but I just want to show you everything ColourPop today. And I don't have a pink lipstick on me right now. So I'm just going to I just put the eyeshadow on and then I'm going to put this gloss on top. Oh, I didn't realize this gloss has like a holographic effect. Wow. How pretty is that? Wow, I did not think that was going to come out like that. I thought it was, just pink, but it's not. It has that holographic shift. So, wow, what do you guys think? I love it. I love it. I hope I've spent enough time doing my makeup and not chit-chatting, just chit-chatting, because I know that I just was chit-chatting the day away. I don't know if I showed you the makeup. That's cute, right? I think this lip gloss is so, it's different. It's not what I was going for, but it kind of reminds me of, say, that 60s look, Twiggy or whatever. I don't have anything on my skin. I just want to put on some more pink blush though, because, I have my pink blush here. But guys, I wanted to tell you now, let me just pop a little bit more because I feel like I look a little, I need some more color. But what do you guys think? I have the Jones Road foundation on. I'm so glad that you guys told me about that foundation because I actually love it. I mean, it looks like you have nothing on your skin, but yet there's something about it makes your skin look great. So that's the look of it. But I don't know if this looks good. That's why sometimes I want to show you a whole look from one brand, but I don't like this lip. So let me take this lip off really quickly, but let me go ahead and grab it. But hopefully the dogs haven't been making too much noise for you guys. And I want to put some more makeup on. So, because I'm not really, I need some kind of highlighter, but I moved all my makeup around. I brought a lot of makeup upstairs to my beauty space, but I want to show you. So you guys saw the eyeshadow look, but I don't know why I'm a little OCD, guys, because I'll think, oh, I can only show you all ColourPop, but I never wear all one brand, you know. Like right now I'm putting on some of my shimmer powder. This powder from Morphe is so beautiful. This is a cloud powder. It's called Cloud Light Soft Glow Veil Powder. So I'm just putting, oh, it doesn't have a mirror. Let me put some of this on because I feel like I like a more, you know, soft look to the makeup. I want to just bring everything together. So how beautiful is this powder? Very affordable. And then I'll put, I don't know where my blush is going, but my skin is just like sucking it up. And I feel like, do I have blush blindness? Because I feel like you can't see anything. I need a lip. Let's just put on a quick lip because you guys are like, girl, we had enough. Girl, we can't take it no more. Let's just, oh no, that's disgusting. I think that was expired lipstick right there. That was so gross. You know what? I was just watching these videos. I'm just gonna come and share them with you guys. But expired makeup, you guys, how disgusting. People were, I was watching all these videos when the makeup has like a white crust on it. And that's actually fungus growing, mold growing. Disgusting. Yes, it was absolutely disgusting. And so, yeah, I got a videos. I don't know if you guys want to see, but I collected a bunch of them because I said, oh my God, I gotta show you guys. And Michelle sent me a bunch of videos too. Yeah, that's better. I need some warmth to the face. But Michelle sent me a bunch of videos of people with infections of all kinds, like, you know, from expired makeup. So I think I just pulled out an expired makeup is what I'm saying, because I just tried this lipstick and it was disgusting. It had some kind of white it's a fungus, right? If there's a white cast, sometimes I'm like, is that lipstick because I don't remember. I'm like, no, if there's a white cast, a good chance it's a fungus of some sort of, you know. So yes. Okay, now let's put the gloss on top. That is very cute. That's the kind of look I like. So and now I'll put the gloss on top of this. Yeah. Yes, that's very nice. Bring back a little bit of this. So guys, this is the finished look. I think, you know, we could have kept going, but I think this is good enough for today. You know, I would love to pack the purple all over, do a smoky eye type of look. There's so many options with that palette. Let me know if you'd like to do some more looks together. So I just wanted to share a different look that I did with this palette using some of the more colorful shades. I used Bo Peep Blue, and then I put Star Commander adjacent to that. So first I'm putting on here the Bo Peep Blue, and then I'm going to put here is the Star Commander, Star Commander, and then I put the purple shade Falling with Style. See, it's much more pigmented on its own and rich on its own, but with the pink it got diluted in the other look that I did. But then I just blended out that Falling with Style, the purple shade, and then I smoked it under my lower lashes, and then I added some of the shade Roundup Gang on top of Bo Peep Blue. And so I just want to show you a different option with this palette. But let me know if you've met any covert narcissist people or narcissist people that have actually come for you, raging at you, coming at you with all their craziness. Let me know if you've had any experiences like that. Hopefully not, but if you have, let me know how you deal with them down below. But I will also have everything linked that we used today with the Shop with YouTube feature. So thank you guys so much for coming and spending time with me today. I am having a giveaway today for a $40 Ulta or Sephora or Amazon gift card. So comment hashtag GlamFam down below if you'd like to take part. But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me today. I hope you're all doing good, and I'll see you very soon.